What is going on, guys, and welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another video. So what we're going to be talking about today is how to get your lawn ready for summer. So I'm going to bring you guys through the strategy that I'm going to use this year. So let's take a look at what we're using. Alright, so what we're going to be using is we're going to be using it's called the X-Green DIY. This is an 818 analysis. So 8% of this is nitrogen, 1% phosphorus, 8% potassium. This is a great fertilizer to use in the summer. The reason why I'm going with this year is because when I did my soil test back in March, I did have a low amount of potassium in my lawn, and this is a great product. It's got 8% potassium in there, so that's going to help with things such as heat stress, drought stress, and can also help with fungus in your lawn if you get that. So this is a great fertilizer to use. Even if you didn't do a soil test, this is a great product to use throughout the summer. What I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be throwing this down initially at 6 pounds per 1,000 square feet, and that's going to give us about a half a pound of nitrogen. Again, if we just do our math, we know that 8% of this is nitrogen, 8% of everything that's in this bag is nitrogen, 8% of everything in here is potassium, 1% is phosphorus. So very simply, we can just take 0.08, and if we times that by 6, that's going to give us 0.48 pounds of nitrogen, close enough to a half a pound. So after the first application of 6 pounds per 1,000, what I'm going to be doing is every 2 weeks, I am going to put down a 1/4 pound of nitrogen between the X-Green and Milorganite. So Milorganite, this is a great product also. It's got 4% iron. This is a 640 analysis, so it doesn't have any potassium in there. But again, this is a great fertilizer to use. Nothing against these guys. But again, I want to get some potassium into the lawn, so we are going to be using this also. But yeah, every 2 weeks, I'm just going to switch up between them, 1/4 pound of nitrogen, just to give us a nice even growth throughout the summer and to keep a nice green color. So another reason why I'm going to be going with these fertilizers is that they are organic and they're not going to burn your lawn. So sometimes with synthetic fertilizers, if you're putting down a pound of nitrogen, there's some room for error there, and you can potentially burn your lawn, especially in the hot summer months. So this stuff will not burn your lawn. It's very forgiving. You can apply a little bit more than a half a pound or whatnot. It's not gonna burn your lawn. So that's why I'm gonna use that, and it'll be a great product to use throughout the summer. So what's also really great about these products, especially with the X-Green, this has got a lot of micro and macronutrients in there, but it's made up of hardwood biochar and chicken litter. So this is really going to help with the soil throughout the summer, which is great. These both really help the soil more than synthetic fertilizers do. So what we really are trying to go for here is we want to build the soil up so that we have a good foundation for our lawn, and that's exactly what these fertilizers are going to give us. Alright, and the only other thing I'm going to be doing throughout the summer, if you guys watch my previous videos, is I'm going to be using the Bio-stimulant pack. That's from the Next Products from Green County Fertilizers. So it comes with 4 different products in there, and basically what I'm going to do is once a week I'm just going to apply one of those products, just once every week. I'm going to time it between rain and irrigation. So also going to be using that, and then we're also going to be using something called Hydretain. Hydretain is a root zone moisture manager, and basically what that's going to do is when we spray that onto the lawn, it's basically going to take any humidity or any moisture out of the air, and it's going to drive it right into the root zone. I had some issues last year, especially in my backyard, where it got completely torched in August, so I'm definitely going to be using that back here. I do have it's a little 32-ounce bottle of it, and I believe that it covers 3,500 square feet. So we're going to go ahead and throw that down. You want to make sure that you want to water that in. It can have an adverse effect where if you do not water it in, then the root zone will actually climb to the top, and that can cause thatch issues and things like that. So we want to make sure that we water that in good, and we'll use that throughout the season. And they do say that you can get 50% less watering, so that's always good. Alright guys, so that's going to be the plan for this summer, and we're going to go ahead and spread everything, and I just want to show you guys how the lawn has been doing so far this season. We're also going to go ahead and get in a quick mow, so let's do it. So I just want to show you the difference between the X-Green and a typical synthetic fertilizer. With the synthetic fertilizer, these prills are going to be a lot bigger than, say, what you call a greens grade type of fertilizer, which is like the X-Green. So not saying anything is bad about these, but you know, obviously you can see that the prills are a lot bigger. But when you have something like this, these are, like I said again, it's considered a greens grade type of fertilizer, so it's really going to get into the soil real good, especially if you have low cut turf or if you don't. And this is also it's called a homogeneous type of fertilizer, so that means that each one of these prills is the same analysis in each one. So each one is an 818, which is going to give you great coverage. I do suggest when I'm going to spread it, I'm just going to put it on a low setting. I'm going to go north and south, east and west, just so that we get a nice even coverage. And again, love these greens grades fertilizers. They're awesome. Man, look at that turf. Now that's a knife. Alright, so we got everything spread. We got a ½ pound of the X-Green into the soil, so we are good to go for the next couple of weeks. I did not get a chance to put down the Hydretain just because this is the bottle I got. This is a 32-ounce bottle. This is what it comes in. I just didn't get a chance to put it down just because we have not had rain here in the last week. So typically when you do want to apply this stuff, you want to apply it to a damp soil, and we just don't have that right now. So they are calling for rain and I think on Monday. Today is Thursday, so we're gonna wait till then to put it down. So that's gonna go ahead and do it for the video. I just want to let you guys know too, I did get a new driveway, and I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with some footage there, them ripping up the turf and basically destroying the whole thing. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching my videos. Appreciate you subscribing, love the community, and you guys have yourself a great rest of the day.